What is going on, everybody? It's me, RDV, and I'm here with Eric Breen and MKF30. Ingleton will be here in the next 30 seconds. He already bleeped out. And there he is. We're just getting this ball rolling here. Letting some people fill in. If you haven't done so, please click like, hit the subscribe button. Check out that Ko-Fi link that should be in the description box of this video.
It should be. Hey.
And also,
go on ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, if you haven't already gone over Extreme Movie Show, check out the poll and vote on which movie that you want Rob and I to review. We have animals attacking people. We have Anaconda, Deep Blue Sea, and Lake Placid are the movies, such selections you can choose from. And it looks like John Voight might be winning the vote.
Which one?
John Voight.
John Voight.
Anaconda.
Okay.
The J-Lo.
Oh, Anaconda. All right. Yeah, I've got to head out, by the way. So I guess this is going to be a different kind of stream. Did I monetize it? Like you have to ask. Of course not. Okay, but this is the new commission thing where you guys can tell us what covers you do want us to rank, and it's even got an add-on that, hey, you get to pick the covers as well. Alrighty.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll get going because we're on a time stream, but I'll see you.
Do you even have the overlays?
Say again?
Do you even have the overlays?
I do.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah, if you guys wanted to do that, I sent you the link. If you want to do the cover rankings, by all means, the first one's up. All these were picked by Henry, so blame him. And I got to go because it's closing up soon. I'll talk about it.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
like I said, we'll think about it. Does someone want to do the math, and then I'll just run everything else? Or do you guys just want to? What do you guys want to do here? Because I did not get past algebra.
Yeah.
I ain't all smart.
This will be a decision made in the next 2 minutes.
I think
Did
he leave the tier list?
I don't know.
Yeah. Down with the algebra. I ain't no rocket scientist. I ain't doing all the geometry with the shapes and stuff. That square goes in the triangle hole. I don't care what anybody says. Just guesstimate.
That's okay. I struggle with algebra too.
Yeah. My teacher was more concerned about sports than he was about teaching people.
I think I'd like that teacher.
Right? He'd be great. Like, talk about sports, and then you still feel.
I just DM'd LK.
LK is not showing up tonight.
Oh, he already said he said
he said he's not making tonight. But let's see this. He sent me the tier ranking thing. All right, so I got the tier. Not that. All right, cool. Yeah. Who's got the noise in the background? Is that you?
Not me.
People in the hallway? Okay.
What'd you say?
I said, who was it? You got people in the hallway talking?
Oh, you heard that? No, that was actually the TV. I had the Yankee game, so I just muted it. That's all.
Okay. Good.
I was like, damn commercials. Shit, man.
That's all I heard was like, I'm like, wow, Eric's TV is really loud now. He's like, he's not here. I don't care. I'm blasting sports ball.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah, no, I got one of those. You ever have like one of those houses where the acoustics just bounce off everywhere? You know,
Hey, Marani, you want to jump in and do some math? You wanna be our mother hen tonight? You wanna? All you gotta do is the math part. I don't like I said, I don't feel comfortable doing the math thing. I could I could say like, all right, we got 5 10s and there's nothing else. It's literally I will botch this. Eric, possibly not, because like I said, I don't know. I don't follow how he does the math stuff. Him and LK.
My attention wanes too much for me to do that.
Yeah, that too.
Come on, Maranya, please.
I would do it too. I'd be simplistic about it too. I would just do it. Whichever number gets the most, that's where it's going. So if it gets 8, it's getting 8. If it gets 9s, it gets 9s.
That's literally how yeah. So yeah, unless someone wants to come in and do the math for us, I'm probably not going to do it. So we'll just turn it into a hangout stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I wouldn't.
I saw you. Oh, sorry. What were you saying? Oh.
Yeah. I do it. It says I do it the way LK does, averages. You know, if you want to come on and do the math, or you know what, maybe you can just do the math from the chat too if you don't feel comfortable coming on microphone. And you just tell me what it is, and I'll put it where it goes. If that's more comfortable, like I don't care.
I would love to hear Amy doing that. Can you imagine like her breaking down the mathematics? You know,
Yeah.
I guess she breaks down the covers. You know.
Yep.
Henry, if we end up not doing it because we're all too lazy to do math without E, it will be tomorrow night. But that's this now we're waiting to see if we've killed Trip Maranya into coming on and doing the math for us.
Yeah. All right. VENKMAN, I saw my tweet last night. You know, what was it? The football tweet? I thought that was funny.
I honestly can't remember what it was. I just remember it was funny.
No, it was something to do with like the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh
the Flyers or whatever.
Yeah, that's something too. And I'm sorry for people who are quick for the comic book stream, but talking about sports ball at the moment. Packers versus Eagles playing in Brazil. I don't care. I'm not supporting the Packers, and you should not be supporting the Eagles if they're playing in a country that's suppressing free speech.
It's not. You're placing the blame in the wrong place. It's Roger Goodell because they could stop this, but because the players don't want to go. Hell, there are wildfires down there. They're under a smog alert. The players have already been told not to leave the hotel because of the high crime rates.
Yeah.
But the league is so hell-bent on going international that they don't care that they're going to a country where the players' lives are a little less safe and is actively suppressing free speech. But hey, I think Kamala said if she's elected, she's going to kill Twitter anyway.
Right.
So yeah, that's I think it's a huge mistake. Will got no response from Maranya.
Yeah, but I thought that was interesting, though. So pretty much with the thing so the Eagles said that they were going to tear that down immediately. And they had nothing to do with that, but somebody was.
Oh my goodness! Hold on. We have a calculator.
Yeah.
Hey, Maranya, what's up?
The usual.
All right.
But
we'll go by any math you want.
All right, roll that beautiful bean footage.
I had some that venison / bean beef chili tonight, so I had my beans.
Well, now Jackson. Now he gets his proper due.
Yeah.
We're gonna rank him.
Mr. Katz gets his proper due. Let me get my. as opposed to Mountain Dew.
You should grab your papers from Captain
I'm
Frugal.
getting some paper.
Get the Captain Frugal papers out.
I got my notebook.
And
I'm gonna write down. If you give me the scores, I'll write them down. Then I'll actually pull out the calculator.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, and then get your due decimals out as well.
Yeah, Dewey Decimals. Okay, comic books would be in the 740s. if I remember Dewey Decimal correctly.
I don't remember it all. I'm just remembering a math term.
No. Dewey Decimal is library. Dewey Decimal is library.
Wait.
Nice pencil.
Eric, you say, give me something to write on.
Yeah. But yeah, art books were in the 700s. So I think 741. I think we're drawing. So it would be in that general area for the actual little Dewey Decimal System.
Right. I'm thrilled about this. It's her and Breen are the only ones on camera. You haven't seen my expression. I'm like, let's get this going. Whoa.
And if anybody ranks these scores really low, let me see if I can find it.
That's the other thing too about that. Since you give us control. LK's not here. We're totally gonna rig these because they're all Gil Kane covers.
No. I will not rig it.
I don't feel. See, at least those guys got it. I don't feel tired. Give us something to write on, man.
Yeah. Last night I was just doing just straight up scores. Last night I didn't feel like going.
Jackson. No personal evaluations.
All right. I'm gonna share my screen for the.
Yes, please do for the first one. I'll do. I'm gonna make a list for panel and for the chat, so I know which, and then we can go from there.
Share screen for the tier lists. I'll do that.
Okay.
But first, I'm gonna. All right. I'm gonna. Okay, we're gonna go over this real quickly. 10 is how we rank this. For those who are new here, basically this is gonna be a learning curve here. 10 is super awesome. We really love the book. 9 is basically.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's learning tree. My bad.
Yeah.
Well, this will be the learning tree. Which one is a bad apple?
Well, apple don't spoil the whole bunch of girls.
Very good is 8. 7 is good. 6 is average.
Yeah,
Meh is 5 means like, yeah, you can go both ways. You don't care.
Yeah.
That means a lot in modern books. 4 is bad. 3 is very bad. 2 is describing current DC, and 1 is describing current Marvel.
Yeah. Actually, no, that describes Iron Man between 2016 and 2020.
All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take that down since you got this, and I'll just bring it up when we need to, but I'm going to do the first cover for tonight is actually going to be, let's see here. It has them in order. Look here.
I think you did put them in order for you.
All right, number. All right. I guess we'll go right to left. So I'll go. Actually, you know what? I'll go by the bottom of my screen. Okay, I'll go. Okay, because I'm not going to see you. I wasn't covering the overlay. All right, but you want to? Oh, that's right. I got to hold on. I got to put That's right. I can put the stuff in here. Sorry, that's the thing.
Well, I could if I had them, but I'm not gonna.
No. What? No, Marty, don't you have privileges, manager?
I do have privileges, but I'm not doing that stuff. You do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
I'm doing the math. You do the.
All right. I'll do that stuff. Unless Jackson wants to be the guy in the start, whatever. Yeah. I don't care.
Jackson.
All right. This is Marvel Team Up number 23. This is gonna start out. We're gonna start out with Mr. Eric Breen.
Hey. All right, Marvel Team Up 23.
Mm-hmm.
The useless human torch, and the Iceman. I like the perspective. I like this, overhead. I like the ice bridge. I'm giving this a 10.
Nice. All right, MK.
Oh yeah, cool cover. I think it's pretty hot. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you got the classic. What would you say? Yeah, so you got your classic fire and ice, right? Yeah, Glacius and Cinder, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Iceman, and Human Torch. Yeah, yeah. I would say 10. Yeah, I love the whole fire versus ice dynamic with anything really. So, and it looks like like the side of a building or something. Like it kind of looks like they're in the air or something. Yeah, I think Iceman's got like the side, and Human Torch can fly, right? So yeah, I'll go 10. Pretty cool cover.
And Maranya, make sure you find the period. Just kidding.
I'm going to say, just looking at it, great color, great design, and shows off both characters equally. They show off their skills. That's a 10.
And all right, and my turn. MK, I see your little joke there, and I say fire and ice. You come on like a flame, but you give a cold shoulder.
Oh yeah. Good Pat Benatar.
Yeah. Or icy hot.
I actually saw her in concert for that song.
Freezer burn.
Ooh, freezer burn.
All the ship names we can give them. Yeah, I did. This is cool. I like this. Yeah, Human Torch. He came down from the top of the roof, flew down, and he flew back up because he went right through the ice bridge of Iceman. So Iceman's getting ready to die. Unless he creates another bridge in midair. Yeah. This time you've had it, Torch. Here's where I put you in a cold storage for keeps. Like, not after my next fireball melts you down to size.
And yet it was Maranya who was asked to find the period.
I found it.
Finally!
Well, he figures since I'm a woman, I would have to find it.
I was making a Dalton joke.
Well, that too.
All right. Let's go up here to the start here.
Okay, wait. Where did you rank it, Mr. V?
I think we all give it 10, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead. I've got them all written down up through Dan.
Ice.
All right.
So I'm just gonna start doing some mathematicianing.
Okay, I'll give you. Okay, well, I give you a ranking.
I'll let you go. You go ahead and read them, but I've already written it. I'm already up through Dan.
Oh, where are you at?
I've already written them down up through Dan.
Oh,
so
you were okay. Oh, you've been writing them down. Okay,
I've been writing them down.
That's why you're a professional.
Cool. All right. It's like having Gil here.
That way I can check it.
All right. I'll start reading them off though.
Yeah, go ahead and read them off.
Theory Dragon coming with a 7. Then we got Lindsay coming with a 9.
Yep.
Then Jackson Roy Kirk. We do that for professional in here.
Yep.
Didn't go to real doctor school for nothing. Jackson's giving us a 10. Joe is going to 8. Interweb dude, I love that. He must be a Spider-Man fan. Gives it a 10. Dark Admiral March Hare, 10. That's right. I pronounced your name correctly for once, Dark Admiral. Undead Quinn gives it 8. Brian gives it an 8. Henry says, I give this a 10. It's great dynamics, great perspective. It could be even better if I picked it out. Which I think he did. Alrighty. It says, Interweb Sisters, I feel I'm going to be giving a lot of 10s tonight. Just remember, there is a new rule. If you give it too many 10s, we put you in a burner. Slow down. You can't give out too many 10s. Cap you a little bit.
I've got
Michael Taylor.
I'm gonna do the averages.
Michael Taylor does fantastic cover. Sorry, I'm looking. My microphone's on the other side of the desk.
Okay.
Torch was one of my favorite characters. Cool. Bad comic reviews 10. Keep Iceman away from the rainbow bars.
Okay.
A bars.
Yeah. He might have scored this differently, but I'm going by the law of averages.
Let me finish off the rest of these here.
We got to Dan.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make everybody's voice heard.
Yes, that their voice be heard.
But all right. So I left off with one slick dude said, if Torch is burned off the ice bridge, Iceman is toast. And he says both fire and ice are troublemakers, dudes. 9. Rhaegar gives it a 9. Iceman gave Firestar Freezer Burn. Just saying. Gil Kane also did the interiors of this issue as well.
Yeah, Gil was very good.
I think he did a lot of interiors for his covers, but he only did a lot of covers though.
Yeah.
numbers. Dan's giving it 7.
And that was the last of them.
Jackson says we might get finished in 4 hours. Jackson, just for you, I'm gonna start reading slower. Creator of NOLA.
Okay. Okay. We had an aggregate score of 174
Right.
divided by 19 people
Put
voting.
Putting in a stop.
That okay, and we get 9.15, so it's a 9.
Alrighty, cool. All 8s cancel out the 9s, leaving us with 10s.
No, it was not. No, there was a few.
No, you would say that.
There was a few 7s in there, so and some 8s kind of did it.
Alrighty. So where am I going with this one?
Okay, then we have 15 people right now voting in the chat and 4 on the panel, so it's 19 so far.
So
The scores may change if we get more voters.
So you said it's a 9 or 8?
That's straight up 9 because 9 point. According to the calculator, it's 9.157894736842105.
Wow, that sounds like Captain Frugal.
Yeah. So
right.
I rounded it down to the 9.
So what I'm gonna do, I'll share the tier list. If somebody wants to know what the rankings are, but I'm just gonna show the photos.
Yeah. Okay.
And then when we actually want to organize it, then I'll bring the tier list up.
Yep. Okay, that works.
Yeah. So I'm not like having too many things over.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Gonna take this one down. Jackson, if you want to put the start in.
And while we're doing that, I'll drop my useless knowledge that Equinox was seen again in Team Up 59 and 60 with the Wasp and Yellow Jacket.
Oh.
Written by Chris Claremont and drawn by John Byrne.
Oh.
Waiting for Jackson to put the start in. He's like, wow, she's not even there.
Yeah, he's there. Jackson, please for me do the starts and the stops.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, honey.
All righty. We started out with Eric last time. Let's go to MK.
I'm MK. What's up? No, yeah, sure. What's up? Yeah. Oh, Werewolf by Night. Oh, that dude's eyes are like bugging out of his head.
Sloth.
Who? Sloth? Oh. Yeah. How come the werewolf is red? Is he always red? Or is it like a brown?
That might be the scan. It might be a bit more reddish in the scan.
Oh, okay.
No, he's getting cleaned. He's there inside a whirlpool.
Yeah, I was gonna say fighting inside the toilet or something. Yeah, like whirlpool. Yeah.
He used to be a ginger.
Yeah, I like the bubbles. I like the details, the font and everything. This one I would give a. I'll go 9 on this one. Pretty cool scene. I like it.
Actually, think about it. I think he was a ginger in the comic book, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think he was.
All right. MK Maranya. Let's go with your score.
Okay, just by coolness factor alone, because it looks like poor werewolf is getting a hard time of it. I love the swirly in the background, whirlpool effect. I give it a 10. So it's what was that? What was yours? MK a 10?
MK, yeah.
Huh? Yeah. I'll go 10 on that one.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I just love it. I dig the font, the cover.
Because I got distracted here.
That's okay. That's why usually he waits till we're done and then he does the scores. But I love the corner box here too. The little thing, the moon or the sun behind him. The face of an ant fiend, and he's been choked, man. Like it's a hairless person versus a guy with hair. Yeah, dude, this is 10. It's a 10 for me. Eric.
Why not? Let's just make it a clean sweep.
All right, it's 4 10s on the panel, Maranya.
Okay. I'm right now so far I'm up to Undead Quinn. And then Bad Comic, I got his score.
I don't have your test, Maranya. Nobody does. Jackson says, I think there's another issue in between those.
I don't think there was. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, Henry.
That's pretty much my Marvel wheelhouse, and I don't recall him being used.
I got Eddie. Let's see,
Okay.
anyone past Eddie?
Anyone past Eddie? Just Jackson.
Yes, Jackson. Have you voted yet?
Maybe. I don't know if he is.
I didn't see Jackson. I didn't catch his yet.
He gave a 7.
Oh, he's a top. Yeah, he is.
No, he didn't. Oh, that's right. Yes, he did.
Under Quinn
You're right,
is a
you're right.
10. Jax is a 7. Glenn's a 9. Another 9 from Underweb Dude.
6,
Admiral Hare is a
14.
9. Michael, it gives it.
We're missing one person didn't vote.
Theo Draken is a 7 along with Joe. And then we get an 8 from Brian Stam. Wow. 10 from Dan Elvin. Undead Quinn says 10. Bad Comic Reviews is a 9. One Sick Dude, 9 for the water effects. I know, right? They're using that rinse cycle. He's trying to draw the world with crystal clear water. Wow. He was a ginger. I thought he was a Marianne. I mean, on that island with no razor blades, baby. But Teen Wolf 3, The Bullying. Werewolf by Night 22, 10, says Henry. Cool dynamic perspective from underwater bubbles. Look cool as well. I go 8 because color, because it was not black, gray, or brown, or just orange. Yeah, sometimes you get like those older books and like they just have really muddy covers. They're all monotone. Like as I don't like black and white covers as much because it's just like, okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, and I got Eddie's. Let's see. Then Eddie's 8. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 10.
All right. I guess.
Okay, I got all my. It's 19 votes again. Let me go ahead and do the tally up.
Let's get the stop, Jackson.
I'm gonna do. Now I gotta clear it and do the tally up again. Okay, got 10, 10. That's 40 right there, and 10 from the first person. 7, 9, 9, 9, 8, 7.
Jackson, how come you're able to put the pause for Rod all the time, but you can't do it for us here?
I put it for Rod.
No, he does it too when you're not there.
Well, I'm not there.
Yeah. So it's like, I see how it is. You can do it in the morning. You just can't do it at nighttime.
Okay. 9.
Taylor's saying I should have given this a 9. Michael.
Okay.
Usually give it an 8. So if you gave it a 9, I don't know if that would even change it.
Do you want me to put it in a 9? I'll just put one more point.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 171. Divide by 19.
Don't go a 9. Yeah, let's do the 9 since he said actually it's
I
9.
have a feeling it's gonna be a
Howdy, Dan.
2.
We're on our second cover of the night. If you want to rank this cover, put your score in.
Oh, it's straight up 9. Straight up 9.
Put your score in, Dan, and it'll still be there. And then I'll quickly show you the other cover, the first one.
Okay.
So, all right, that's the second cover I know. So put your score in, and then
I may or may not change it, so
I know that's okay though.
it'll be divided by 20.
And then this is cover 1, the Human Torch. So So 8 for the Werewolf by Night.
Okay, 182 divided by 20.
And what's your score for the Iceman Human Torch? 9.
82 divided by 20. It's still a 9 for the first, and then add a 9 into the second one. So it's 180 clear.
Okay.
180 divided by 20. That should be straight up. It doesn't change it, but it's still. So you now have 20 people voting.
So where are we going with the second one? It's a 9 still?
Okay. Okay. That it was a 9. So both are 9s.
Cool.
It was the second one was no decimal point. It was a straight up 9. Either way, with 171, it would have been a 9.
No, I'm laughing because Jackson. Sorry, I missed the restart.
I know that restart button.
Alrighty, we just started off with Marani. It's your turn, right? Start off,
Okay,
right?
I guess I can start it. Okay.
Right. No, I'm done. It's your turn to start out the rank the comic first.
Okay. Last of the Mohicans.
Yeah.
Dynamic cover, but I don't know. It just doesn't. It sells the book, but I don't know. Just I'm gonna be bad. I'm giving this a 9.
Okay, cool.
I can't give it a 10.
All
The other
right.
ones just throw a little more oomph for me.
I mean, those guys are brave to be walking on the woods.
Yeah,
watch the
they're
water with all.
gonna fall over the cliff. I know.
Well, I'm just saying with all mosquitoes,
Oh,
you know. And,
okay, fine.
what?
I'll make it a 10. You guilted me into it.
What?
You guilded me into it.
How they guild you? I guild you for what? I just said that these are pretty brave because there's mosquitoes out there.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just give it a 10 alone just for that web crawling skyscraper.
That little corner box. I like that.
Yeah, I love that when he's on there. It's just like he's rent free no matter what book he's in. Jameson would love it. No, I honestly looking at this, The Last Mohicans, I never cared for the movie. It was boring to me.
I read the summary in my one encyclopedia.
I'd rather watch Colonel Custer or whatever his name is. Yeah, I'm gonna go 8 because it's a cool. I guess it's kind of the body stuff, but
I wouldn't consider it as Gil Kane.
Even if it's Gil Kane, I'm sorry, I just don't want 52 pages of who's gonna scalp first.
Who cares? It's a cover.
I know.
You can ignore the 52 pages inside.
I'm going by what I want to read. Okay.
Okay.
No, not okay.
We're not gonna judge tonight.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. I'm put on my judgy pants.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Every 3 seconds, I'm putting you outside.
Oh, somebody's coming in. Who's this?
It's Ingleton. He's finally back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
All right. Hello, Ingleton. Mariah's been keeping score.
Okay, but you can pick it up. You can pick it up in the audio from when you do your actual thingy.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Mariah, you should just keep continuing to score because he's gonna keep popping out.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. If you have like a sheet or something, just send me the.
Mine's scribbles. So.
Oh.
It's like he's showing his work.
I'm not showing my work tonight.
No, I'm just saying he's probably writing like I do.
Well, I was saying if you if you could go Marvel team up 3 10s, 5 9s, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I could probably go back and do that. Let's see. What did you give it, V?
I gave it an 8. I mean, I love the art. I just don't care for what the subject is. So if that makes sense. Alrighty. And I haven't been the way we're doing it right now since you've been gone. Hey, it's a great song. Since you've been gone.
I would have listened to Kelly Clarkson, but I've got this thing. It's called a penis. Yeah, no, I'm not listening. No.
You listen to show tunes.
Good point. Okay, I have no defense against that. All right.
And it's on the radio. You can't exactly see.
Yeah, I know. No, actually, I'm joking too because we bought that the Kelly Clarkson album.
You're blasting the card over the Indiana.
Oh, I'll yeah, absolutely. Since you've been gone.
That and Dark Horse by Katy Perry.
I'm one of those people who'll dance at you at the red light. I don't care.
Yeah. So what I've been I have obviously if you want to pull up your own tier list, whatever. I haven't been sharing it. I shared it at the beginning to show people what the scores are. If somebody wants to see what the scores, I'll pop it up. But I'll share it again at the end. Right now,
with everybody being able to.
The first two books are in at the 9th slot. So,
are you kidding me? I'm partially thinking I'm gonna act like I froze up and then just drop out and go take a nap.
Anybody hear him? I think he froze again.
Yeah, just turn it off and go to sleep.
Oh no, there goes he. He's gone.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to have Eve rank the first two covers, or just leave them at 9?
Well, I mean, it's up to him. He can actually go into the actual look.
Yeah.
He knows what they are.
Yeah, I don't have to stop the show to rank the covers. It's okay.
Okay. You can put your rankings for the first two in when you do your recap.
Yeah, because I've actually got them right here, and let's see.
Marani, do you have all the numbers right now?
I have 16, and I have so far yours and my score. I don't have E score. If he's going to rank it. So
okay, for Marvel Team Up 23, decent action.
Is that the first one?
Yeah, action cover gets an 8 from me. And then Werewolf by Night, I like the reflection, the way the guy's warped as he's holding Werewolf under. That one's a 9. I think that one's pretty cool. Okay. And then we have this one, which, I mean, that's actually, I like the colors, the way they're popping. The fact that you can see the Indian's ass just a touch.
His may change for the second one, but what's your ranking for this third one?
I'm gonna go 8 again for this one.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mario, you said the second one's changing. Just let me know whenever you decide to.
Okay.
Update. This will run for 5 hours. So we'll just keep going.
But yeah, please, by all means.
All right. I just want to know where do you end off?
Okay, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check the second one. The first one it's still the same.
No, I'm
working on it. I'm working on it. I got a lot of editing to do.
Put the stop in.
Yeah, put the stop in.
Or Rhaegar can put this. No, that's right. It's Jackson Rhaegar. Sorry, I called you Rhaegar. That's offensive.
Henry saying all of his selections are 10s.
Oh, did he submit these books to you?
Yeah, that was Eric's idea. He says, "Why don't you let him pick?" And then just occurred that maybe that would be a good commission sort of thing. So that's why I left the link.
Since he picked them, I'll just give him all 10s.
Right. All right, so where are you guys at?
We're at the Please Stop. I haven't read anything off yet because she read some down, but I was just curious if she was still counting scores from this one on the chat. But anyway, I'll just go through them.
I've got the ones from the chat, so I got that.
Well, I mean, I'll read out the comments.
I got the subtotal.
You already have the scores. Let's see here. Once a dude says trees are not so good, but the characters are good.
Okay. I didn't get Eric's or MK's scores for this one.
What do you mean? Well, that's right. Yeah, they're after E. That's right. I forgot about that. I'm sorry, guys.
Eric and MK. Eric, what are you scoring this last of the Mohicans?
9.
Yeah, that's a 9.
MK?
Okay.
I'll go 7.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, let me add these last 4 scores.
RDV, what'd you give it?
I gave it an 8.
I gave it a 10.
Okay.
Like I said, it's I base these not only just the art, but also, is this something I would want to read? I don't care about the title. I'm just looking by based off the art alone.
Okay.
Let's see. Going up to the chat then.
I'm harsher on books.
We have Ethereal gives it a 9. Bad Comic Review gives it an 8. So does Joe. So we got 2 8s and a 9.
6.
Alrighty. I love it. Gonna go 9, says Interweb Dude.
13.
And then we have reminds me a bit of Conan, says Dan, giving it an 8.
Bye-bye.
And let's see. Undead Quinn says 8. Jackson Raykirk says 8.
Oh,
Windsor says 10. So 2 8s and a 10.
okay. Going by the averages for number 3, we had 21 votes, and it would have been 169 to divide by, so it went to 8.04. So it's an 8.
Magwa says 9.
Nope, it's an 8.
Let's see. 8 trees are not so good, but the characters are well done.
And let me check. And I'm going to go ahead and clear
It's
this
8.
and check.
You said 8, Maranya?
I said 8. Yes, that's correct.
9 the art sells the book. Marvel Classic Comics says Henry. 1310. Yeah. Okay. I see how you're gonna go today. Yep. You're.
2 did not change with E-score.
Okay, cool.
Dan Alvin says
Still
another 10
on.
exquisite composition and outstanding depth with inks. All right.
Okay.
And then we've got, I could see Fearless Warriors fighting in the background. Impressive. Has stakes. 8 says Eddie Raymond. So we get a 10 and an 8. All righty.
And then clear out the calculator.
So if it was a Conan cover, RDV would rate it higher. Like if one of these people were Conan, would you rate it higher?
Not really. I mean,
I wouldn't.
if they were falling,
More
I'd
following.
rate it higher.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 from Michael Taylor. Last of the Mohicans is one of the original Great American novels. England team, that was that. Yeah, Walmart's around the corner.
You know, it might be. Actually, said it might be actually better than the movie. Who knows?
Yeah.
Rhaegar
This
says
is actually
the
the
book
book.
is good, by the way. Let's see. Do the most produce of all 10. Don't sleep by Love Comics. That's where Freddy Krueger lives. That is truth. But if you watch the shittiest of all of them, it explains there that he doesn't have the power over adults that he has on kids. Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay.
How to scare your children. Tell them that. How to scare your children. Pronounce it as Freddy Krueger, and then take them to Kroger.
There
Tell
you
them
go.
that's where he's from.
Alrighty. Do you guys want me to drop out and you do your thing?
No, it's up to you.
Oh, you can do it. You continue on until you drop out.
If you drop out, if you drop out,
Like I said, I don't care.
Going back, then
Okay.
Like I said, I got the.
I'll do the math.
Don't worry about the tier list. I got that. You know, I'm just
Okay.
because I'm using Firefox,
Mhm.
so I had to keep switching tabs if I want to see the cover.
Gotcha. All right. So let's. Who's next up?
Maranya just went.
I just did that one, so
it'd be. I guess we'll go with E.
because
E?
he
Me?
popped up.
All right. Killraven, number 29, Warrior of Worlds. We've got some sort of, what is this? Fury in a far-flung future. Havoc is Hell Slayers. Is that Demon Slayer? It looks with a
Hey,
Spartan
Jackson,
costume.
don't worry about it. If you got to leave, I'll do the starts and stops.
All righty. And yellow cover, not feeling this. It's not really jazzing for me. I'm going to give it I don't think it's horrible. But there's no real focus, I think. It just, I don't know, not doing it for me. I'm thinking 6 on this one. All right.
Wow.
Who's next? I don't know how you're
I'm
doing
just
here.
I'm going on the bottom because, like I said,
Okay, then it's your turn.
I'm on the far left. You're on the far right of this little shindig. I'm a communist. No. Looking at this cover, the guy in the black and white, at first I thought that was a Venom symbiote on him. It's at his chest. It looks like a Spider-Man symbol.
Mhm.
Then I have no idea who any of these people are. I've never heard this comic before. I've heard of Killjoy. Which I'm looking at the Sky Sled they're on. It kind of reminds you of like the land speeder that like Luke had. Obi-Wan in Star Wars mixed with
Yeah,
the Reed Richards motorcycle sled.
Yeah.
He flew in with the Fantastic Four.
Okay. I hope they go well for you, Jackson. Take care.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh,
Get those eyes fixed. So you can read good comic books.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta go 6. It's just a weird cover. I mean, that guy, is he dead? He's choking him and his arm is so far back. He's like, are you dead? And the other guy, like, he pushed the other guy away too. Like, it's like a 3-way battle.
Well, also, is the guy falling from something? Because the momentum of the craft should be moving forward at the same, but this guy is actually moving faster than the
Well, you know, what was it? It looks like they bounced off the cliff down underneath there. You see the debris?
Maybe. I don't
There's
know.
rocks.
What do you
So,
score it?
I said I'm gonna go with 6 on it.
All right. And
And
how
what
about
was
you,
yours-
Eric?
What was yours again, E?
Say
I'm
again.
sorry. What was yours again? Your score.
6.
Okay, you put it at 6. Okay, 6-6.
Yeah. All righty, Eric. What do you think?
We got another 6, Eric.
Well, I'm going to take the 4 senses that you two have combined,
Yeah.
add 1 to it, and give it a 9.
Okay.
Wait,
Sure,
1 to
sure.
6 is 7 though. What are you talking about?
Okay.
All righty. MK, how do you feel about this one?
Yeah, that's. I'm very curious, like what that giant Silver Surfer looking board they're fighting on is. That's pretty cool. I think I'll go 9 with this one. I like it. Very the dude with the sword is like a ninja. I don't know who that is. And oh, okay. And yeah, that other guy kind of does look like he's got like a symbiote on his chest. The guy in black, the black guy. You got the guy in the black suit. Yeah. And
It's about 15 years too early, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go 9. It's cool. I like the scene. The scene. So they're like fighting in that hoverboard thing.
I'm going to go in the middle of that and just give a straight up 8.
Oh,
You know he's got a secret.
You
Kill
got a
boy.
secret?
All right, and we got an 8 from Maranya. Let's get to the chat where we get Bad Comic Reviews giving it a 10. So does Glenzer.
Okay, Steel, are you serious about that? That score? That's one before I put it down.
What are you talking about?
I'm looking at Steel's score. I'm scrolled down. I'm getting all.
When you shop there, Freddie chases. Okay, Brian Stam says 7, and so does Jackson Raykirk. Alrighty, so we got 2 7s. Let's see. Dark Admiral says 6.
Yeah,
Rhaegar says 10, and Joe says 5. So we got a 5, 6, and a 10.
We got 3, 6,
5, a
12,
6.
15. We need one more.
10.
Okay, there's
Alrighty,
my.
7 from Ethereal and a 6 from Interweb. All right, 6 and 7. Let's see. And Henry is saying Amazing Adventures 2910. Great Kill Raven pose. The chrome on the snow speeder looks killer. This was inked by Craig P. Russell. Alrighty. We got another 10 from him.
Bye, E. Let me know when you get the actual.
You have to go.
Yep.
They bounce.
Yeah.
Every time he disappears, I think of that commercial from the 90s where it's like,
after these messages, we'll be right back.
I can't remember where that's from though. You know?
ABC, bro. In the early 90s. remember their heads changed? They switched bodies? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's my child, bro. I remember that stuff.
Alrighty, let's see.
Yeah,
Fitz sitting. I like the triple action and the FF ship, says Dan's giving it a 7. And then we have 5 from Eddie and 7 from Michael, as well as a 7 from One Slick. Over exaggerated body positions, throw the cover off. 2 7s and a 5. Zoink, zoink, and a 5. Alrighty, and let's see, a strong 2. Why, sir? That's very curious. One Slick, yeah, exactly. It's like a combination of Land Speeder Fantastic Car. Dan Alvin says 6. Zoink. Alrighty. I mean, you do realize that means.
Okay, V, can you put the stop up, please?
And,
all right, sure.
There we go. And let's see. Let's drop this.
Okay, I got the score.
And we've got 1, 2. Not okay. Hold on. I'm very curious. What do you say it is?
I say it's a 7.
Okay.
If I'm right.
1, 2, knocking out the 4 10s. The 3 2 5s, was it? Knocking out 2 more of those. So we've got 1 left. But 5 6s takes care of that. The 2 9s and 1 of the 8s and 1 of the 6 7s. I'm telling you, it's the same math. You guys fuck around and talk about how my math's wrong.
Wait,
sometimes it does seem kind of weird.
Oh man,
it's the process of elimination, and the math goes in when I do the videos. But here you go.
Arnie, you said 7.
I got a 7 for that. So, oh, actually 7.14285, 7.14285, 7.14285.
I put it in the 1. Just kidding.
I put this is 7.
There you go. It becomes a 7. Alrighty, and let's see. I guess so. I'm not quite sure what's going on. You guys are doing things different than I normally do.
For order.
So yeah, what are you doing like at the end of the night?
Okay,
I mean,
so you want to see the tier, like my tier list?
Well, yeah. Are you going to be able to show it off at the end of the night with the?
Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm just not sharing it.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. So. Or if you want to do your own, I don't care.
Okay. Let's see.
Basically, my math is I take the number, add up all the scores, divide by the number of votes.
You average it, and it's the reason why I do how I do is because it doesn't slow the show down.
Yeah.
It's very simple to walk through it. So
well.
Okay, so it's RDV's turn, and it is the Supernatural Thrillers number 9.
To be fair, you say that you don't slow it down, but you slowed it down under this year. All right. Number 9. Cool. The Living Mummy, Pyramid of Watery Doom. Ooh. No more pyramid schemes for him. The Living Pharaoh Strikes. I love this. That's cool. He's breaking the chains. Oh man. Somebody get the dog. He's oh man, he's in trouble. He's puked up all that water. There's a cat.
I see that now.
The cats are throwing up. My thing is, if he's a mummy and can he not? He doesn't breathe. So him being underwater should not kill him.
But he's a living mummy.
So that means he's just rotting corpse. He's like it's just so weird. But it's a cool art though. The logic is.
What do you score it?
I'll give it a 10.
All right.
And before we get for that,
Eric, what do you think?
10.
10 for Eric. I will also give it a 10.
Okay. And MK?
10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go 10. Yeah. Cool detail. Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see. We've got.
I got VCR's score.
Going to the chat, we have Bad Comic. He little bit premature, but we've got a 10, and we've got a 10.
You were also a 10. We got. Wait, actually, no. Did you? It's like we got 4 10s.
Yeah.
You got 4 10s with me, Eric, V, and MK. So you, E, what was your score?
I'm going to give it an 8, please.
Okay, giving it an 8. All right. Got that.
Okay. Let's see. Bad Comic Reviews gives it a 10. So does Dark Admiral Hare. I think that's 1, 2. And then we have 8 from Rhaegar and a 9 from Interweb. And next up, One Slick saying 10. Have this book. Love the perspective. All righty, that's a 10. And then a 9 from Steel Traditional Art and an 8 from Ethereal Dragon. So we've got an 8, a 9, and a 10. Next up, 7 from Joe and a 7 from Brian. Don't miss Bad Comic. Yep, I got it. Henry says Supernatural Thrillers 9. Give it a 10. What a shocker. I know. Great dynamics. Actually, yeah, it is. There's not a lot of warping is from the water, but the different coloring, I kind of dig on that. Splash effect works as well. I'm sorry.
I messed up.
There you go. But I like the chain breaking as well. All righty. Let's see. 10 from Glenzer. The title alone is a 9. Alrighty.
Yeah, it's got the little what do you call those?
Alrighty. And
Bookends.
then let's see. Dan Alvin says 10. And we got a 10 from Michael saying fantastic cover. Water is done well. I know, right? That's that is ever since the Lesters pointed it out, I was like, yeah, you're right. Water is kind of hard to draw proper. So we've got a 10, and a 10 from Eddie. So we've got 3, 1, 2, and 3. And let's see. There we go. Okay.
Like, is he a bad guy or a good guy? Why is he chained there? Is he a bad? No.
And that one's a 10. We've got 2 7s, 3 8s, and 3 9s working against 12 10s. Oh, 13. Dominic's here. Hey, Dom, what's up? Long time no see. Saying a strong 10, the art establishes what the story is, inferring on top of a masterful use of the 1-point perspective. Kane also made this scene with the living mummy very dynamic.
Who's
All
Dominic? I haven't seen that name in a while.
I know, right? It's been a couple of weeks.
How was your vacation?
14, 15.
All right.
He seems to like the governorful use of the 1-point perspective.
Oh, yeah, it's the governor full.
Alrighty, next up is Eric.
Yep.
And he gets Mighty Marvel Western.
I'm curious,
44.
I'm curious though, because I'm a commander on my screen. Do you see do you see yourself on the far left part, the bottom of the StreamYard, or do you see yourself?
I'm on the far left. Yeah. No,
okay. So no matter who is manager, you always see yourself in that first corner on the box.
Yeah, it's my like if I was on your channel, you would be that first box on the bottom.
Because I see myself on the far left, and it's Eric, MK, Maranya, you, then Dominic. That's the way I've been doing it. You know, because that's yeah.
Well, I figure as the host, I always go last anyway. Or
okay, whatever.
But like last time, by the way, I skipped myself. So
like I said, for
times.
For anybody,
let me get the start for the Western.
I'm just saying for anybody who's wondering what was going on, because I was wondering because no one's ever told me, because I'm always, when I'm hosting a puppet show, I'm the only one with manager. Yeah. So
there we go.
Okay,
so
cool.
He's saying he's left to Bernie Sanders only if I'm standing on his left. Yes.
Who do we say his turn is?
It is Eric's. You took the last one. Yeah, this one's Eric.
Yeah, I just wait for someone to say I'm going first, and then I take a 5-minute break, and I come back and figure I can get a word in.
There you go. Please, by all means.
All right, let's go to Dominic instead. No. Let's just get
yeah.
Let me get in 4 words: Eat Hot Death and Venkman. I don't think I've ever seen this cover.
I haven't. No.
But I love it. I don't know why he'd want to be drinking green water, but yeah, that's not Gil Kane's fault. I like this. The only way this would be better is if, like I said, Gil Kane was a comic book artist, and not necessarily, hyper realistic. If like the people you can see reflected in the pool of the water were a little wavy, but they're not. I don't care. This is a 10.
Alrighty.
Cool.
How about you, MK?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The reflection. Okay. I'm just looking at all the details. Yeah, I like the sun in the back. Kind of looks like a portal trying to swallow up the main guy. It almost looks like he's trying to feed himself water. I think. I don't know. Like, with the space in the water. I like the reflections, the gun, the details. Yeah, I'll go 10 on this one.
Alrighty. And Maranya.
I like it. I'll give it a 10.
Okay. Dominic.
I'm giving up on the math because I can't keep track of it, and you're all running ahead of me, so I give up on the math.
Dominic, what says you?
I had to give this kid Cold another strong 10.
Alrighty. And RDV.
So what's behind him? It looks like a Tom King book with a giant fingerprint. Remember when he was doing Rorschach? His Rorschach book. He had the freaking nasty fingerprint on there. It's actually supposed to be the sun.
I remember that book. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be the sun bearing down him because it's Doom in the desert, but there's no Dr. Doom. Clickbait. Or Doom in the desert. Ooh, that would be more, Harold. Yeah, dude. If this was a crossover, it'd be like I'd put like Jonah Hex right there.
And it kind of looks like him, doesn't it?
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah. So what would you score it?
This is a 10. I love this. I love westerns. I'm biased when it comes to westerns.
Alrighty. So this is a panel. Oh goodness gracious! What is it called when everybody agrees?
Consensus.
Okay, yes, it's a panel consensus 10. I'm going that way too. It's just a great cover. Yeah, the sun looks like a boom tube, but still, come on.
I apologize, Maranya, if
you can tell it's the sun.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry, Maranya.
All righty, so Michael Taylor says 8, so does Bad Comic Review. Alrighty. And we've got 10. It's a cool perspective, says Dark. Oh, yes. 8 from Bad Comic Review. I got that one. 10 from Dark Admiral. It's a cool perspective, he says. And then we've got an 8 from Michael Taylor, a 7 from Joe, and a 9 from Steel Traditional Art. 7, 8, 9. And Mighty Marvel Western 44 gets a 10 from Henry. That one I did not see coming. Great perspectives. Reflections in the water are cool. Alrighty. And this is just a 6. It's a solid cover, says Austin. Every party has a pooper. That's where we invited you, Austin Proctor. Oh, no, wait. I've been saying that name wrong as well. Procurator. Okay. Yeah, alrighty. I mean, I'm not usually this generous with the 10s, but here's another 10, says Dan Alvin. I know, right? The reflection in the pool and the radiant sun is a 9 for me, says the Dan Alshaw. Wow, that's another one. Okay. Brian Stam gets an 8, and Interweb Dude gets a 7. All righty. And we've got Rhaegar with a 10. Bum, bum, bum. And Dominic says the last artist to draw water well was Michael Turner. And I'm very harsh looking at this one, says Dan. Gil Kane over appreciation alert. Really? That's where you're gonna go with this, Austin? Okay.
That's what Graphic Man calls his Gil Kane alarm.
Oh, okay. Eddie Remen says 8 for the gang. I guess that's in the okay. One Slick says 9. So does Glimzer, and Ethereal says 8. So it's 2 8s and 2 9s. And then we've got Don't Blame Me, Maranya, Tough Task. Jose says 8, and that is also True Steel. Oh, that is also okay to Steel. And I feel a panel consensus should override the chat. In my experience, a panel consensus is rare. All righty, but we got to include everybody. Everybody's got a voice here, even if sometimes the host goes off on it. Let's see, 5 and 8. We've got two 7s, 3 8s, 3 9s, and they're all going up against 13 10s. They lose. This is a 10. All right. And are you moving that?
Yep. These are all in the ones. And he's gone. And he's gone. You know what? We're gonna call him the Blip. That should be his new name. Mr. Blip. I love blipping. All right, so we got the stop in as it is.
He's back.
That one was as fast as yesterday. Like yesterday's, I spent so much time drop. I actually read an entire issue of The Nice House by the Sea. While every time I dropped, I would read.
You should be proud. You lasted a little longer today.
I
Practice
walked
makes
right into
perfect.
that,
Well,
didn't I? Yeah.
That's what is that what Gail says?
Never. I have never heard that.
Oh,
All right, we
Wait,
got the
all
stop.
your kids. That's how long it's been.
All right, we
Wow.
got this. We got the stop on that one. That was the 6th book out the gate, so it's time to take a little break and work on that bracket fight from season 2. Alrighty, let me write down the names of the books here.
Also,
and
I was gonna pose a vote saying that we should just call you Mr. Blip.
Mr. Blip, I'm with
And
that. I vote yes.
Your channel's called I Love Blipping.
Yes, I'm for that. Okay, I forget the number. I'm sure it'll pop up, but this next bracket fight is come on. Teen Titans number 4 versus Longbow Hunters number 1. RDV, how do you vote on this one?
Green Arrow. Sorry.
I don't see a reason to apologize, but Eric, what do you think?
I love both.
I know, right?
He's apologizing to his ward because Green Arrow is the better of the two.
Gotcha. All right, we got 2 for Green Arrow. MK, what do you think?
I like the one with the girl in it. Oh wait,
Well,
they both have girls. Yeah.
There's actual titles. One's Teen Titans, one's Green Arrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm assuming you mean the Green Arrow because she's more prominent.
Yeah. You could see her little cheeks a little bit, and I like the dragon tattoo. That's cool. So yeah, I'll go the Green Arrow.
Okay, and Maranya, which one do you choose of these 2?
Green Arrow. Although I do like the Teen Titans with the go-go checks, but Green Arrow's better. It's better rendered overall.
Dominic. Is not here right now. Oh, wait,
sorry.
No, he popped on. Dominic, what do you think? Which one do you go for? Which one do you think is the better one?
Ooh, this is a tough one. I gotta give it to as much as I love the Teen Titans, I gotta give it to Mike Grell's Green Arrow.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm going there too, and I love the Teen Titans. And then I remember, first of all, these are the best of those particular shows, and this was a great cover. Everybody agreed for Teen Titans, but damn, this is one of the best covers, and Mike Grell kicks its ass up and down. Jose says Teen Titans. And then we get Green Arrow from Brian and Joe and Dark Admiral and One Slick. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. I love comics. Thank you guys for letting me select some of my favorite Gil Kane covers. I hope that everyone enjoys them. So far, it seems to be going well. Also, don't forget that's been added to. Not only has it been added as a commission, but also if you are if you join the $5 membership over on Ko-Fi, you get one a month. I would do more, but I'm hoping I actually get more people to sign up. And if we got too many, that would be just cumbersome. Alrighty, continuing the voting. Eddie says Green Arrow. So does Henry. Glenzer says 9. Okie dokie. And Interweb says Green Arrow. Alrighty, so we've got 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And let's see. Austin, the perspective on Green Arrow's arm is off. Teen Titans all the way. Okay, all right. Let's see. Teen Titans from Glenzer and Teen Titans from Bad Comic Review. Oh, it's making a comeback. Alrighty, love the Silver Age, but going Green Arrow, says Michael Taylor. Let's see. Titans Forever, says Steele. And then we have Love the Green Arrow, reminds me of the Herb Albert album with the gal and the whipped cream. What?
Whipped cream and other delights. Just without the whipped cream.
Okay. And Green Arrow gets another vote. Let's see. this Teen Titans is a digital recolor, dude, don't even start. Don't even start, because if I put up a one that's just the comic, I get the other stuff. Hey, why don't you get a brighter color? It's just one of those I'm not winning. So yeah, please. Green Arrow from Rhaegar, Green Arrow from Ethereal. Let's see. GA cover is kind of boring, says Jose. Don't quite agree, but there you go. Just the front cover of the Green Arrow would probably lose. The wraparound adds context that the front doesn't have. If the Teen Titans was also a wraparound, it might score differently, says Bad. Maybe so. Maybe so. But as it stands, Green Arrow wins this particular battle. And at this point, I believe
we can get one more Titans vote.
I'll just say this, though. If you were to close it, not do the wraparound cover to show the front part, be totally different voting.
No,
I'd
still vote as
I know, I'm backing you up on that. I agree with it.
Yeah.
And
I
also,
think, I could see how it would work, how some people might change. I don't know if I mean, we've gotten 17 votes for Green Arrow and 6 for Titans. It might have closed it, but I have a feeling.
I meant to show the back cover to show the hot girl and the wolf.
Now, I think if you showed the back cover of the Teen Titans, there's probably like an ad for an awesome BB gun, so Teen Titans might have won.
There you go. Okay, so MK, you get to start next, and we have Amazing Spider-Man 145.
Oh, nice cover, nice cover. Was that a boat that they're fighting on? I'm trying to tell what that is. Kind of looks like
it's a water tower.
Water tower.
Water tower. Yeah, I was gonna be my next guess. Like the just trying to look at the perspective there. Yeah, looks pretty cool. I like how he's fighting Scorpion. And yeah, I like the detail of Spider-Man, especially like this the way he's falling, and the buildings in the background of New York City. And
New York City.
Yeah, I'll go 10 on this one. Yeah, pretty cool.
Ready? Okay. Wait, nope. Turn it over. There you go. Alrighty, and let's see. That is a 10 from MK. Maranya, what says you?
What says me? I like it. It's well rendered. The water's great. Spidey falling is great. Going You got Scorpion. Oh, it's a 10. Come on.
Alrighty.
Get over here.
Dom.
Oh, I all I heard was Aquaman. I couldn't hear over MK.
Yeah. What do you think?
Wait, what was Maranya's score?
I was a 10.
Huh. 3 times the charm. If I say anything, it would end up being a repeat of what Maranya said earlier. So I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. It's strong. This one's another strong 10.
All right. And how about you, RDV?
Down came the spider and this is a falling 10.
All right. Okay, Eric.
Hey, MK.
Hmm?
Next, we're going to rank Clay Holmes' appearances. We're going to start with tonight's. What say you? But while you're thinking, I'm giving this a 10.
Okay, it's another consensus. The perspective on this is awesome. The water effects are good. Spider-Man is in a weird position, but what position would you be in if you were being hit by that much water all at once? Yeah. Scorpion looks awesome. Yeah, I'm good with that. Rhaegar says 8. Bad Comic says 9, and so does Jose. And saying, Wolf, this is the 9+. Well, that would be like 10, but I'm going to go with 9 because that's the number that would be up there. So 8 and 2 9s. Alrighty. And next up, Brian says 9. Joe says 7. Got to give Spidey a 10, says Interweb Dude. But Eddie goes, 6. So we got 6, 7, 9, and 10. 6, 7, 9, and 10. Alrighty, Amazing Spider-Man 145 gets a 10. Great dynamics, says Henry. And then this is an 8. Great action, great art, says Austin. Alrighty. One Slick Dude, another great water effect from Smash Water Tower, giving it a 9. 8 from Ethereal and an 8 from Steel Traditional Art, saying 8. Not a Spidey fan. Okay. 2 8s and a 9. I like stings, but once draws me, Dan says, saying 8. Alrighty. And then we have Steel, but the cover's great, though. I agree. You should be, especially for this show, graded on the cover. All right, so let's see. Michael Taylor says 10, fantastic detail and perspective. Let's see. But it's not about the subject. We do all sorts of covers. And you're not gonna, feel free to do what you like and such. But yeah,
like I said, if you don't like Spider-Man and this cover doesn't make appeal that you actually want for the book, rate how you want to rate it.
There you go. Let's see.
If it's a 2 or 1, put a 2 or 1. If it's a 10, put a 10.
And Dan says 9, and Dark Admiral says 10. Alrighty. Let's see. There you go. We get to stop on that one. We'll drop that. And goodness, I don't know what to do sometimes because there's a steps I take, and one of those steps is not there anymore. So I'm like, wait a second, what do I do next? Okay, so we have 1 6 taking out. Well, let's start with those 8 10s. Okay, 6 and 7 have 1, and then we wipe out those 8s. But you can't get through those 5 9s because it only takes off 1. So that would be a 9. Alrighty. And then let's see. We are on Maranya. You get the next one.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. And this is Worlds Unknown, number 8, presenting Golden Voyage of Sinbad.
I like it, but I don't love it enough to give it the highest. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Alrighty. Okay, and how about you, Dominic?
Who's laughing?
I'm hearing a TV of some sorts.
I'm hearing somebody laughing.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Okay.
No, sorry, watch something else. We got the mute.
Sounded like Pixel. Oh.
Anyway, to answer your question, it's definitely not a terrible cover. Like Gil Kane still giving his all. However, it's not a 10. More of a 9 at best.
All right. And how about you, RDV?
Kind of muddled together the arms a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I didn't give it.
Yeah, it should be two-tone.
Same here.
You can tell the arms are different, or where they are. Because I'm like, hey, there's a leg, there's an arm, there's a leg, there's an arm.
You need to follow the colorist.
Yeah. I do like the girl if she's wearing no pants. She's just got her panties on. The guy, that's kind of cool. I guess it's Sinbad on the cover right there. Right there.
Yeah.
There's a giant snake dragon to the left. Yeah. And then there's some dude just peeping in the window, or it must be wearing guards with swords back on the corner.
What do you score?
6.
All right. And
if it wasn't so muddled, it would have been another 10.
Yeah, if the colorist had given a little more pop to the snake person, this would have benefited from a black background for sure.
Mm-hmm. Don't care, and don't care. 10. And somebody can tell E that when he comes back.
Oh.
Okay.
I could see him. Oh, he bounced out again.
He'll bounce. Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. Hey, Eric, to answer your question before, am I ranking him on a scale from 1 to 10 as a pitcher or blowing saves? Exactly.
How much do you hate him tonight?
Yeah. Every time he comes in, I see all the Yankee fans comments are like, "Oh, goody! It's time to get an anxiety attack every time this guy comes in, because you never know what he's gonna do." I don't know. That's pretty much how I feel at this point. I'm like, I just flip a coin, and that's how. I think I'm more angry at Boone at this point. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? Why does he keep putting this guy in when he's struggling this much? I mean, could he, at least maybe playing around with other pitchers. I don't know.
It could be worse, though. Royals are going to go from tied for first out of the playoffs here in about 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
7 in a row.
Jeez.
What did you give the cover there, Eric?
10.
Okay. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. MK.
I'll go 9 on this one. I'm assuming this is based off the movie, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, the movie was cool. I think that was Ray Harryhausen, right? If I'm not mistaken, with the special.
Harryhausen, yes, for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty cool details. The girl down there with seemingly no pants on, the 6-armed dude, the snake guy in the background. Yeah, I'll go 9.
I'm going 7. I think the cover is very kind of muddled, and as you said, it's the coloring is a bit off. It's just there's not a lot of figures on this cover, but it still feels too crowded.
It's good, not great.
Yeah. Jose says 7 and Ethereal says 8 already. Boom, boom, boom. And then we have Dark Admiral saying 9 and Eddie saying the 7 Sea of Sinbad. Give it a 10. So we've got a 9 and a 10. Oops. A little early for that. But let's see. 9 from Michael Taylor saying fantastic cover and detail. Already. And then let's see. That was Michael Taylor. Brian Stamp says 8. Bad Comic Review says 10. 10 and 8. And then we've got 10 from Bad Comic Reviews. And then, did I just say that? Yes. Tom Baker, Doctor Who number 4, plays an evil wizard in this movie. Oh, what was the Doctor Who show that you guys like? Now we're getting it here. Joe says 6 and Worlds Unknown says 8. Oh, I'm sorry. Henry says Worlds Unknown number 8, 10. Gil Kane's Great Dynamics again. All right, so we got a 6 and a 10. All right, 6 and there we go. Let's see. Dan Alvin says, apparently I'm a Gil Kane fan. These covers have been great. A few I haven't seen, says Dark Admiral. Cool. Dan Alvin says 9. So does Rhaegar. And Steel Traditional Art says 7. Should have put the girl in the front of the main character to portray he is protecting her more. All right, so we have 2 9s and a 7. Boink, boink, and zoink. Lee Scale is better than Bob. I love it. Give it a 9, says Interweb. And One Slick says 9. Inks on the Goddess Kara syrup look a little off. Oh, there's syrup involved. I like the snakes, says Dan Also. Behind the tower, about to strike. The sword attack is good. Give it an 8. So 2 9s and an 8. Alrighty, and that will be that. Get the stop on it. And once again, sorry for blipping out, guys. But what we got here is 2 6s taking care of the 2 of those 10s. We've got 3 7s knocking out the last of the 2 10s and 1 of the 9 9s, and those 3 8s aren't going to help taking down those 9s, and that's what the Golden Age of Sinbad is. Alrighty, and that was you, Marani, right?
I believe that was me, yes.
Yep. Okay, so Dominic, are you up for leading us on one of these?
Yep.
All right, and you get Fantastic Four number 143.
Oh, I haven't seen this issue in a while. It's a strong and dynamic cover. Or like all the members of the Fantastic Four, including Victor, are dynamic. The action really helps sell the issue. However, similar to the Sinbad book, this one is muddled. So, which is why I'm giving this one an 8.
All right, we've got an 8 from Dom. How about you, RDV?
Dr. Duma's little pointy hat.
Mm-hmm. The
hood points. Hey, Medusa's in here too. Wow, I barely noticed her at first.
Oh.
Wow. We got like a monster version of the Thing. He's just pissed beyond belief. You know, he's just angry. Johnny's just useless again. Medusa just likes to watch, and Reed's just like, I'll help. And Sue's like, I'll stay home.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was with Johnny at the time.
No,
no, Johnny, but Franklin. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 9.
All right, we got a 9 from RDV. Eric, what do you say?
I think this is the first time I've ever seen an artist give the Thing definition in his arms.
Yeah.
And that's good enough to make this another 10 for me.
All righty. And let's see, MK.
Yep. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'll probably go 10 with this one. I mean, I like the battle sequence. The expression on the Thing's face is kind of funny. I mean, I know that's his thing, no pun intended. You know, if they're smashing stuff, but yeah, I really love the way Doom is zapping Human Torch. Like, it looks really painful the way he's zapping him. Like, it looks like it's going through him. And yeah, what is that little girl with the red hair in the back though?
That's Medusa.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I was trying to see what that was. Gotcha. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, it's a cool cool scene. You know, yeah, I'll give it 10.
Maranya.
Okay, good, not great. I'm sorry, Eric. I have to give it a 9.
Oh.
Okay. And
I'm scoring these honest.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think that purple background takes away.
No, hey, a lot of them I did give 10, so shush.
I'm thinking the purple background doesn't exactly fit.
That doesn't work well.
Looks weird. I'm giving this a 7.
It would have benefited from a darker gray.
Mm-hmm. Jose says 7. So does Dark Admiral and Joe. And then Interweb and Michael Taylor says 9. And then Ethereal says 8. So there's 3 7s, 8, and 9. 2 9s. 3 7s. 1, 2, 3. 1 8. 2 9s. Okay. Let's see. I'd give it a 10, but I agree about the coloring. And then One Slick says 8. Doom's face looks weird, and Medusa looks like an afterthought.
Yes, she does.
Let's give that an 8. And then we have one of them is missing. Yep. Nope. 6, says Eddie. All righty. And then we have Brian saying 7. All right. Have a good night there, Dark Admiral. Let's see. Bad Comic Reviews gave it a 7. Brian Stam gives it a 7. And Dan says muddle. Johnny Get In the Heart is great. It just doesn't pop for me. So 2 7s and 6. 1, 2, and a 6. 10 from Steel. And calling it a night. Everyone take care. Stay safe, says Brian. All righty. And we've got 10 from Steel. All right. Let's get the stop on this one. And what we got here is, let's see, 2 10s or 3 10s working on those 2 6s. And then we've got 7 7s. Taking out one of those, the last 10, all 4 9s, and 2 of the 3 8s, and 8 is the last man standing. Alrighty, and that is where this one stands. So Fantastic Four 143 is an 8. And we'll move on. And let's see, that was Dominic. So it's my turn again. Yay, me.
I was MK that did that one.
No, that was Dominic. I had
Dominic, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. Black Panther Jungle Action, starring the Black Panther, number 15. Well, the dinosaur's drawn well. Good colors. For once, the green doesn't distract. It's got orange dinosaur and prickly pears. Overall, though, it's good. It's well drawn. It just doesn't thrill. So I'm gonna go 8 on this one. Alrighty, and RDV, what do you think?
Oh my God. What is he carrying? I guess what was he carrying? Oh, it's Black Panther. I didn't recognize. Like, wait, I
didn't figure out who it was either. So
I don't look at the title right now. I look at the actual photo first, and then I look at the title. I was, oh, it's wow, that's the most skin he's ever shown.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he's with Storm. Wow. Yeah, I guess he's just going against a random pterodactyl. Yeah. Does it save his Savage Land or something, or just it's weird? Because I'm like, the first thing I pop when I see pterodactyl is always Sauron.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Alrighty.
He looks orange.
Let's see.
I was expecting the classic Marvel where they make him gray.
All right, Eric, what do you think?
Well, you've got the Black Panther falling, and he's going, Venkman has 4 senses. Shit, this hurts. I'm gonna go 9 because I can't. It doesn't rise to a 10, but that's a really cool pterodactyl.
Alrighty. And MK, what do you say?
I'll go 8. Kind of looks like he's fighting Pterosaur from Beast Wars, but yeah, I know. I guess like Beckman said, it kind of looks like Sauron. But yeah. And I notice the orange too. I'm like, his skin looks orange for sure. Yeah, looks like he's about to drop him on spikes, MK style, you know. But yeah, I'll go 8 on this one. Yeah.
Alrighty, Maranya.
He kind of looks like he's got half his body missing. Panther does.
His legs back there.
I'm gonna chime in with Eric. It's good, not great. Give it a 9.
All right.
Well, his legs up to the left. Yeah.
He's got 2 arms and a left leg. No right leg at all whatsoever.
He does. No, his right leg's on the right. His left leg's on the bottom under his left arm.
You can't even under his right arm.
And Dominic.
His left arm.
What do you think?
Oh wait, that's weird.
Well, I mean, I want to repeat the critiques I already levied on this cover from Maranya. I gotta join in on her and Eric. This is a 9. I'll say what could have made it better is if the colors were adjusted.
Well, here's a critique here.
This could be the stance.
Accurate pterodactyl. He doesn't have feathers.
All right, so Joe says 7 and Steele says 6. Jose says 8. So we've got a 6, a 7, and an 8. And let's see, 10 from Michael Taylor. Very cool cover. Big fan of the pterodactyl covers. All righty, first 10 on this one. And Ethereal says 8 as well. All righty, and it's cool. Maybe it could have been composed a little clearer. It takes a few seconds for you to realize what's going on. Give it a 6, says Austin. Let's see, Jungle Action 1510. This image is not the greatest color version of the cover that I have seen. Sometimes that does happen. All righty, and that is a 10. Bad Memories of X-Men 90 show PSTD. Bad Memories? All right. Eddie gives it a 7. Let's see. That looks like Ridley from Metroid. Give it an 8, says Rhaegar. Already, I have no idea what that word means. One Slick Dude, 7. Nice dinosaur, but lacks context as to why his uniform is in shreds. Hence the word boxes to try to explain, but still vague. And that's a 7 from One Slick. By Savage Land trying to recover. Let's see. The pterodactyl, for those of us who could read, is perhaps better than Jack Kirby's dinosaurs. I have to give it an 8, says Dan. Alrighty. And there you go. That gets a stop. And we'll bring this one down. And what this gets is 3. We've got 3 6s, bringing down 2 of the 2 10s and 1 of the 3 9s, leaving 2, which are sucked up by those 4 7s. And then the 2 7s take on those 5 8s and lose. This is an 8. Alrighty. And
I thought it was Lockheed on steroids, to be honest. Because look at the head. Isn't that Lockheed? There goes he again.
I was just about to tell him that Ridley is from a Metroid video game, Super Metroid, and yeah, that's what they go.
Oh, I was gonna tell him he could have saved 15% of his car insurance by switching to Geico, but he left.
That's definitely Lockheed on steroids. Look at the head.
I thought you said Rocky for a second.
Lockheed.
Lockheed's pissed because he doesn't like Kitty's new girlfriend.
Yeah. That's why he went all
Did they confirm that yet?
Yeah.
Recently or like a year ago?
That's how Eve Ewing is touting her, how great her new X-Men book is. Kitty's into chicks now, which is something Jerry Duggan said 4 years ago. But so that whole book's going to be about Kitty, Kitty dating women.
So that was me, right? The Black Panthers. So RDV, you get X-Men number 94.
I didn't know you joined
95.
the Black Panthers. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, the Animan. Not as good as it is. I was like, first I'm like, okay, I see 1 X-Men. I see 1 soon-to-be dead X-Men, probably in the next couple of issues.
This issue.
Issue. I'm like, sooner than...
It even says, not a hoax, not a dream. This issue when X-Men dies.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Spoiler alert. It's
Oh.
the Indian.
You mean Guardian, right?
I mean Commander. Yes.
Indigenous person.
Yeah.
Watch out for Columbus. Oh,
I'm an indigenous person.
I didn't know that. Anyway, best costume for Storm. I love the black costume. Colossus looks wonky. Hey, look! Here's. Oh man! Quick, Bamf, little guy, Bamf! You're in his crotch area.
Right. So, what do you score this?
I'll give it a 7.
Alrighty.
I never cared for the anima, but I'm like, who is the female anima man?
I
Woman.
don't know who she is, but I know in my files I have her stats. I just never used her in the game.
Alrighty. How about you, Eric? What do you score this?
I love a good Gil Kane battle cover. This is absolutely a 10.
Alrighty.
And you can tell that Dave Cockrum designed Storm's outfit.
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. So, MK, what do you think?
Yeah, I like the sequence. Storm's costume's awesome. Who's Colossus fighting, like that Hulk-looking guy there? I know it's not Hulk.
It's an 8.
That's 8-man, I believe.
Oh, okay. So he looks green. Yeah, and I like the Native American guy punching somebody. Yeah.
I think that's Catman.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go 10 here. Awesome sequence. Yeah, the way Storm's flying is cool.
Okay, I love a Gil Kane fight cover too. Great one. But this ain't it for me. I'm sorry. It's a 9.
Okay.
Everything just looks a little wonky.
Alrighty, we got a 9 for MARANYA. How about you, Dominic?
I'm giving this a 9 as well. Besides the wonkiness, the battle sequence isn't 100% focus. Because at first, like your eye goes to Storm, then Dragonfly, and later on, and eventually to the other characters. It's like the camera is trying to get everything. Well, in the end, it becomes all muffled.
Yeah, it would have been better if they had focused on one or two, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's me.
Alrighty. I gotta say, I never liked this cover. It just does not do it to me. It's just not staged well. You know, it's I think it's just all over the place. I know what they're going for with the opponents clashing, but there's just too much off panel. There's not enough clarity to it for me anyway. I'm gonna give this one a 7. Alrighty. And let's see, moving on to the chat and see what they've got here. Let's see, where do I start? Alrighty, let's see. Yes, give it a 10, says Eddie. Alrighty, will do. Let's see, I'm 60, I buy milk and magnesia. Okay. 10 for the death of Thunderbird, says One Slick. And then we've got 8 for Rhaegar and a 9 for Jose and a 6 for Joe. So 6, 8, 9. 6, 8, and 9. Let's see. Technically, we are all indigenous to the planet Earth, says Rhaegar. But I'm talking about to America. Let's see. Just imagine a kid in the 60s reading a Black Panther comic in front of his parents who's anti-Black Panther Party. Okay.
Wait. I have a question, though. If you're the first person on Earth, like Eric, aren't you a native then?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's the only Earthian. Everyone else is aliens that came.
Yeah, the Indians stole the land from Eric. This is an 8, says Austin, and Steel Traditional Art says 10. And so does Henry.
There's something I was meaning to tell Venkman, but I keep, oh yeah, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
I can't.
Wait, are
I'm
we
here.
past the first hour? Or are we past the first 3 minutes? Steele says 10 already. And then let's see. Henry says 10. Incredible Dynamics with 8 characters as well. All right. Ethereal Dragon says 9. And we got, I just saw Storm. Raise mine to a 10, says Rhaegar. Okie dokies. Let's see. Warpath Thunderbird 9. Cool action pack cover, says Michael Taylor. And then Eric Breen is the man. He gets Gil Kane like I do, says Henry. And Dan is saying, I think I got to
Amen, brother.
maybe 1981, so it's a different crew. Pete and Storm is okay. Give it a 7. And Dan Alvin, both Dans give it a 7. All right, so 2 7s. And let's get the stop on that. And what I got here, we have 1 6. Who's got the bugs? Is that a bug zapper?
It's not me.
Not me.
Y'all hear the? It sounds like a bug zapper.
Somebody's ripping something.
Okay. So we got a 1 6 and 4 7s and 2 8s, wiping out those 7 10s and one of the 3 or 4 9s. So it is a 9. X-Men 95 is. All righty. And that was oh goodness, who started that one? That was RDV. So this one is Eric. Eric, this is a good one. Yeah, I'm glad you get this one because I think you'll get this. You'll actually get this. This one is Supernatural Thrillers number 3.
Prominent nostril shot in the right-hand corner. Obligatory damsel in distress behind the dude who's got blood on his sword. I'm all in. This is a 10.
All righty. And how about you, MK?
Yeah, I like the action scene, giant centipede snake thing. Yeah, yeah. I like the yeah, how he's about to like slice his face off. The girl behind him, the dead guy up in front. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'll go 10 on. I'll go 10 on this one.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, Maranya.
Okay, this is what that one cover with the snake, whatever should have been, and wasn't. This is what it is. So I give this one a 10.
Okay, and Dominic.
Definitely improvement from the Sinbad covers. Everything is staged perfectly, and the dynamic movements from the characters, including the snake monster, is very engaging. So, in other words, I give this one a 10 as well.
Alrighty, and then RDV.
Kaiser versus a giant snake thing for He-Man. I'm not sure. For that alone, pretending it's Kaiser or He-Man, I'm gonna give it a 9.
Alrighty. I've always loved this cover. The colors just pop. I mean, the yellows, the greens working up against the working up against each other. Looking closer, of course, the blues stand out. The monster looks good. I've never read Valley of the Worm. Have no idea what it's about, but this cover would make me want to get it. I'm definitely giving it a 9 as well.
So, ranking. So I'm gonna just caption this. See that the worm is actually the hero and he's the villain.
Well, they are in his valley.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yeah. Jose says 6, and Ethereal Dragon and Joe say 7 each. All right.
Wait. Robert E. Howard. This is his story. Maybe he had tequila and the worm was bad.
Yep.
Oh, I see. There's a couple of before this. I think I got okay. Wait, nope. Those were Dan Allen's and such. All right. I given a 10 for Yellow Ball Catman Wolf logo only. Alrighty. So that's a 10 for Medi. All right. And then we've got 10 Fantastic Action and Colors, says Michael Taylor. And Supernatural Thrillers 3, 10 Great Perspectives. Cool Snake Beast, says Henry. And we've got Steel giving it a 5. Alrighty. Gil Kane Interiors as well, says Henry. I like the Carnage and the Title Worm, says 7. Or the Title Worm, maybe. He was saying it like that. Rhaegar gives it a 10. Alrighty. And is that? I'll tell you what, let's get the stop up, and anybody voting after, we'll add it to the score and change what we need to change. Alrighty, but we'll bring this down, and let's see. What this gets is we've got 1 5, 1 6, 3 7s. So that's 5 right there. And then we've got 2 9s. So that's 7, trying to knock down those 8 10s, ladies and gentlemen. We have another 10. Alrighty. And I'm thinking now, to me, the next one should be, but I don't want to influence anybody. But MK, you ready?
Yeah. What's up?
Alrighty. Well, you're next up, and we've got Green Lantern number 32.
Ooh, Green Lantern. Okay.
This is one I put on there just so we had, 2 more, because he gave 13. So what do you think, sir?
Wow, I think I've seen this cover before a long time ago. Yeah, yeah. Pretty cool. I'm trying to thought he's getting sucked in, right? Like the land's sucking him in
Correct.
to the thing. And then I'm assuming the Chinese guy, or the Asian guy, is trying to like pull him out. Yeah.
That's actually one of Hal Jordan's friends and a member of his supporting cast.
Okay.
Wow, I'm offended.
Gotcha.
He has a name. It's Pie Face. Jeez.
Also, he's Japanese American.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I figured.
No.
Second, say Asian guy because I wasn't sure.
Al called him Pie Face all the time.
Yeah, that is his name. It's Pie Face. Okay,
Pie
here's
Face.
my thinking. He was in he was in the war. Okay, they were buddies in the war. Buddies in the war insult each other and give each other weird nicknames. That's it.
That was his
True.
racist.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't like a race thing. No, I got you. All right.
No.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll go. Awesome cover. I mean, I like eerie, weird,
Yeah.
cover. I'll go 10 for sure. It's definitely like
Yes.
trying to suck them into it.
So Tommy calls him Whitey. No.
There you go. All righty. So we got a 10 for sure. Maranya?
I'm going simple, effective, sells the book. This is Gil Kane at his simple best. Give him a 10.
All righty. We got 2 10s. Dominic, are you going to continue the 10 train or you got other opinions?
No, I'm going to continue the 10 train.
All righty. How about you, Ardevith?
Chugga chugga choo choo 10.
All righty.
That's my boy.
Then
Hal.
Eric.
What's actually happening here is Hal's getting sucked in. He's going, Pie face, help me. And Tom Kalamalu goes, Pie face this, MFer. Throws him in. See ya, Hal.
All right.
But this is where I got a break from my friend Henry. I gotta give us a 10. I love this.
Oh, you're right. It is Tom, not Ken. Thank you for the correction.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. I said,
You say Ken? I didn't hear anybody say Ken. Yeah. Good night, E.
Hope you left again.
He's going to leave.
Yep.
When he goes quiet like that, dude, he talks nonstop. When he goes quiet like this, he's leaving.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right.
Well, you know.
Anywho.
Oh, there it is.
He faked us out, dude.
No, I was gone. As a matter of fact, okay, hold on. Okay, now I got the comments in.
Oh, it's a
Eric,
good thing I did not make fun of him then. Oh,
Eric, what'd you say? Yeah, like me being here changes that. Okay, I'm gonna agree as well. I think this is just a fun, and I mean that's one of the reasons why I chose it to be here. This is not one of Henry's covers. He gave 13. I added 2 covers in. So yeah, that was my my contribution is this one and one other. Did he? Okay, I know he scored it, but he scored it low. How can you score this a 6, Henry? I don't get that. Please, by all means, explain. Jose says 6. Steele says, and by the way, I'm not asking anybody else. I'm wondering because he was 10 all night. I thought he was just like a Gil Kane fanatic, but no, there's actually Gil Kane he finds boring. Jose says 6 and Steele says 10. All right.
A couple of 6s.
And then we've got a 7 from Dan Alvin, and so he's American then, yes.
So I got a confession. I zoned out. I forgot to put him on the tier list board. So you have the scores? And did not keep track of them?
Okay, yeah, I'm keeping track of the scores.
Yeah, I'm just saying the past couple covers, I forgot to put them up.
Okay.
On the board. So
which ones do you need?
I need the Worm, the X-Men, the Panther. And then I also need the Sam Bat Fantastic Four. Pretty much everything except for the last 2. So.
Okay, so do you have the Amazing Spider-Man up?
Nope.
Mighty Marvel Western.
I have the Western up.
Okay, so that's the last one you got up. All right, so sorry guys, we got to take another little break here. Let's see, 1, 2, that's 7. Okay, so Amazing Spider-Man 145 is a 9.
Okay.
2, 5, 8.
Yeah, I got tired after zoning out. I was like, oh my
Sinbad is a 9.
Okay.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 7. And then 2. Fantastic Four 143 is an 8.
Okay.
3 and 3. And then 4. And so is Jungle Action. That's an 8. And then X-Men, we've got 1, 5, 7. That gets rid of the 10s. X-Men 95 is a 9.
Okay.
And then Super Thrillers number 3 is 1, 2. Get rid of
The worm
8.
cover.
That's a 9. Yeah.
Okay.
All righty. And right now we are on. Whom did I leave off with?
What was the Western cover?
All Western.
Was that the two-gun rocket kid?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say I don't have any other. It's only one I have is Western. All right. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay.
Game on.
Game on. All right. Let's see. We have
Dude, I normally don't do this. That's why I completely forgot I was because he kept falling out and come back in.
6 and 10. Got that. And then the next one, Dan Album, was a 7. All right. Then we go to Henry saying Green Lantern is a 6. Alrighty.
I also haven't gone to bed yet. So
this is Joe says 6. Alrighty. And this is weird. Give it a 9, says Rhaegar. This is awesome. 7 from Ethereal and 1 Slick saying just not feeling this one. And then let's see. I'm guessing Green Lantern is no idea what that means. 6. All right. And then we have 10. Very cool cover. Good to see Silver Age Lantern cover, says Michael Taylor. All righty. I think this worked better on the drawing board. Still like the battery taking over. It needs an extra something. Dan says 6. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Eric, no brother. Okay. Love how they did Lantern on this cover, and RDV was asleep at the switch. All right. Let's see. This one did not do as well as I thought it was. I think this is a very dynamic cover and such, but we'll see how it goes with a score. This one has 5 6s, knocking out 5 of those 7 10s. But we have 3 7s, and that knocks out the last 10s and the 9s. This is an 8. All right.
Yeah, I think Eddie was saying he was a genie. He's a genie.
Goodness gracious, come on. Okay, so who did that one? That was MK?
Yeah.
Yes, I started off that one.
All righty, Maranya.
Yeah.
You have seen this one before.
Yeah, better than what I think it is.
And a lot of people do not understand that this is, in fact, a Gil Kane cover. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you The Amazing Spider-Man, number 129.
Oh, 129 with the Punisher.
Are you sure it's that? I've glass Zach.
Fair warning, I do not like the characters of the Punisher or Spider-Man. I've gotten to love them with the readings. But on the cover alone, I would buy this book. I can't. Can I go higher than a 10?
No, we're just doing 10s.
Ah, damn. I'll just give it a 10 then.
All righty.
Because you got the bullseye thing with Spidey and his crosshairs.
How about you, Dom?
Well, I give this classic issue of Amazing Spider-Man a 10.
Okay. RDV?
10?
All righty.
Did I say 10?
Yeah,
you did say 10.
I think I said a 10.
Yeah.
A 10. I heard 10.
Did you get my vote?
No, I didn't hear you. I had to move on because silence kills.
No,
what do you have to say there, Dom?
Well, before the audio cut off, I said I give this classic issue of Amazing Spider-Man a 10.
Alrighty. Good grade, sir. Eric, what do you think?
Well, it's a good thing I don't have to take off a point for every crappy homage cover to this book. Since I don't, this is a 10.
This was the original.
Steele says this is the first comic I read with Punisher. You know, everybody in the 70s. Same thing.
All right, I'm just gonna put in a 10.
Okay, so hey, we don't know where this is going. Okay, that is a 10 from Eric and MK.
I was gonna say 10, but I was thinking 9 because of his poor aim. He's got a scope and he's somehow missing it. But yeah, then again, it is Spider-Man.
It is Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, look, it's this is a very simple cover. You don't need much. You know, there's
Yeah,
not, there is
true.
some background going on, and of course the bullets hitting the wall, and you can almost even say that he put Spider-Man in that kind of situation, so he put him in the middle. You know, shoot up, shoot down. He has nowhere to go but right there, and he's got him now. This is a 10, obviously classic, the original, not the extra crispy. Go for one slick saying 10. I've been waiting all night for this one. Alrighty. Let's see. I usually fall asleep at the PlayStation, says MK. Jose says this is a 10 for me.
Yeah, that was a bad joke.
We have a 10 for Michael Taylor. And Amazing Spider-Man 129, 10, an iconic image that has been homaged a lot, too much, I think Eric would say. Ethereal says 8. And then we have, and I have this one too, says One Slick. I had a few copies in my lifetime. I do not have any now. 9, it's a classic, says Joe. And then we have, let's see, 10, first comic I read with a Punisher, that's Steel. And then we have Fantastic Colors, Action Detail. Michael, if Spider-Man was to turn into a man spider, as 10, but it's not just a hit list 6 starry, says Eddie. All right. And then we have not a fan of one hero killing another hero. The Punisher uplifts the Spider-Man title. Give it a 9. All righty. And then 10 to 10. 10 of 10, says Rhaegar. All righty. And next up, we have I Love Comics. Is this the most times that the panel has had the most 10s? I'm patting myself on the back.
No.
Lightly pat yourself on the back. No, it's not the most, but it is a lot. It is a lot. All righty. Let's see. Let's get stop on that, and I'll drop this one here. And we are on the last cover of the night.
Like I said, I threw that in a 10 before you even finished.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely a 10. So, Dominic, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, you ready to start one off?
Are you starting a seance here? Dominic, are you with us?
Yes, are you with us? Please knock 3 times on the
Yes,
window.
I'm ready.
Okay, and you also get a cover that is familiar to a lot of people.
Ooh,
Some people say it's an overpriced familiar cover,
Some
but
say
you have Werewolf by Night, number 32.
Some say Don Perlin draws it better.
Let's see. Huh. This, I give this one a. Yeah, it's probably due to the digital coloring. I give Werewolf by Night number 12.
Okay, I'm gonna ask
9.
guys, stop mentioning the things. Look, I come up with the best I can. Okay, I do. I try the best I can, and if I bring in one that's not digitally covered, I get it on both sides. Please don't.
Well, I'm not saying it as a negative.
Okay, so what do you think? What do you score this?
It's still really strong, powerful cover as well as a scene taken from the book. I give this one a 9.
All right. Okay, how about you, RDV?
Get your mangy mutts hands up and go tell Dracula I want my money. That's what I think. It's the 10.
All righty. And Eric.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in regards to the color, if an artist mentions it, they might be onto something. If a schlub like me does, I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm colorblind. This cover in particular, I can't believe I'm saying this. This is almost too Gil Kane-y.
Also, someone colored Moon Knight's eyes wrong. They're red.
And I think that this is an 8. This is my lowest ranking tonight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That is interesting. MK, what do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go 10 with it. I like Dick Tracy in the background. I like the Wolf. I like Moon Knight. there fighting, and the Power Girl chick on the ground, like, oh! Yeah. So I'll go 10. Yeah.
Is
Alrighty.
that Offbeat or Dick Tracy?
Okay, Maranya.
Okay, that pose for Moon Knight is really freaking wonky. Because you've got the arm coming down, you got the arm in the back, and his body is all twisted up, and he looks like he's scrunched up. He's like 3 feet tall. But other than that, it's a great scene. I'm gonna go 9.
Alrighty.
At least he's throwing something and not having just thrown a punch.
Yeah,
because I've seen Kane cutting poses like that after.
He's actually throwing. Oh, he's throwing the bottle.
Well,
No,
he's
he's
throwing
got
his
his
knives
movement-
and his crescents.
Yeah, see, in one hand he's holding his crescents, and the other one he's throwing them.
And with the position Werewolf by Night is in, and that's the aftermath of Moon Knight, like throwing the crescent moon batarangs at him.
Also, if he is throwing a punch, his fist would be closed down there, but it's open.
Yeah.
Not necessarily with Gil Kane, trust me.
Well, with logic, I'm going.
All right.
Not Gil Kane.
I gotta tell you, because of the pose, I've never thought this was a great cover. Iconic, yes, it's the first appearance of Moon Knight, fine, but because of the way Moon Knight looks on this, I always thought this was a clunky cover. It's not horrible, it's not bad or anything like that. I would even say it's a little bit above average, but I've got to stop at a 7. Sorry, gang. There you go. I guess this time I'm the party pooper.
It would actually that motion load would help with a motion line for that arm.
I agree.
Okay.
All righty. So Jose says 9. So does Michael Taylor. All righty. 9 and 9.
Yay!
Then we have an 8 from Joe and a 9 from Dan Alvin. All righty. And next up, we have Werewolf by Night 32 gets a 10. This book is now way overpriced. Yes, it really is. 8 from Ethereal Dragon. 7, Moon Knight has Red Eye. 8 and 7.
It's expensive.
Oh, very much so. Yeah. This is like the first time I've seen Moon Knight this early on, says Dan. Giving it a 10. And then we have 8. This should have been a nighttime cover, as that is both characters' strongest setting, says One Slick. Alrighty. And that's an 8. And 3, Moon Knight is about to start breakdancing like Ray Gun. Alrighty. Rhaegar says it's a 10. And there you go. Alrighty, let's get the stop on this one. If anybody adds in a score, I'll add to it, and if it changes, there you go. This is one of your picks. I like it. Yeah, I picked out the Green Lantern in this one. I was thinking throw a couple of more familiar covers. I almost picked an Atom cover, but in all honesty, I want to do Atom. I want to do the Atom. I might just add him in sometimes after Halloween. But yeah, there you go. Alrighty. That being said, let's bring this one down and let's see where it goes. This is got 1, 3, taking out one of those 5 10s, and it's got 2 7s helping out. So now we're down to 2 10s, but we've got 4 8s. Bring them all down to the 9s, and this is a 9. All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we get to figure out where everything lands.
I'm confused on 7.
Say again?
I'm confused on 7. We should have more of those.
Yeah. All righty. RDV, why don't you start? Your favorite and least favorite of the 8s?
Favorite of the 8s? I got to go with Green Lantern.
Let's just mark that as 2 votes because that's mine as well.
All right. And my worst? I'm sorry. I got to go with the Mohicans.
All right. Now I'll go Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you, Eric?
I think my favorite is the Fantastic Four. And I'm good with the Last of the Mohicans being at the end.
All right.
So
nope.
What?
No, there's only 1 vote for the
Fantastic right, yeah.
Four.
I forgot,
good. Yeah, there's 1 for bad. MK.
I like I like Green Lantern the most, and I don't like the Mohicans. That's the last one. I mean, that's like the least favorite of mine.
Mohicans now has 2 down votes and 3 up votes for Green Lantern. Maranya?
Green Lantern for the best, and I'm hot take for me, Black Panther is the worst.
Okay.
No, I guess it stays the same, right?
No, Fantastic Four has up votes. So yeah, that would be it. That's pretty much cemented in because. But let's start with Dominic on the 9s.
I was confused because Black Panther has only had 1 negative vote and no up notes.
No, Zach chimed in.
Oh, did he?
Too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Dominic, how about those 9s? What's your favorite and least favorite? Let's see. The more I think of it, that Lantern cover is the more cool it is. It's really cool, isn't it? Yeah. Have a good night.
So the Valley of the Worm is my most favorite. As for the least, oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna give it to Werewolf by Night number 12.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa. Which one is that? The one here?
That one that you're hovering. Yeah.
What?
I know. That's just the reflection alone.
You know, we were doing good until Dominic showed up.
I know. Right? It's alcoholism. You know, it's as Eric say, it can ruin everything.
He's gone for 3 weeks just to be negative.
There you go. Yeah, must be. All righty. How about? Oh wait, I'll start. I'll go again, and let's see. I'm gonna second that Layer of the Worm, but for me, it's got to be the Sinbad. I've got to send the Sinbad down the road. It's on the worst list. Yep. All right. How about you, RDV?
Tough battle here. I love the Spider-Man. I love the Iceman. Or if we're calling Icy Hot as their ship name. But I gotta go with my boy. I gotta go with Spotty. It's my favorite.
All righty.
And my worst, he's got to be Sinbad because
it's got multiple. So
he's not entertaining me at all.
There you go.
That's
Eric, what do you say?
My favorite is Icy Hot because remember Spider-Man would have been there, but he was off fighting Dracula. Oh no, he makes a cameo in this, and he goes off to do Giant Size number 1. My least favorite is Werewolf by Night 32.
Oh,
alrighty.
So
yeah, you could leave it there because both the werewolf and both werewolves only have 1 vote each. Maranya, what do you think? MK. I'm sorry, MK goes next. Sorry about that, Maranya.
No problem.
My favorite's actually Iceman and Human Torch.
That's 2, so it's tied with Layer of the Worm.
And my least favorite is Toilet Seat Werewolf cover. I mean the function.
That's good. That's funny.
Wait.
Yeah,
both the first 2 and the last 2 are tied at 2 votes each. So, by the way, guys, even in the chat, if you want to chime in on the Layer of the Worm versus Iceman and Human Torch, and the Werewolf versus Sinbad, by all means, Maranya, how about you?
Shock and awe, I'm picking the Spidey as my best.
The Scorpion.
With the Scorpion, yes, I consider that the best.
So that's 3 then, right?
Yes, they each have 2.
All 3 of those have 2.
And the worst, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I don't like the X-Men cover at all.
No heat from me.
But
it only has 1. So you can keep it there.
I would put it below the werewolf.
So I know I voted for this, but they said that they only got from me and Maranya then?
Yeah.
I don't mind leaving it there if you want to leave it there.
Whatever. I don't want to cheat here.
No, not at all.
Hey, I'm voting for somebody I don't normally like.
There you go.
You don't like Spider-Man?
I don't.
we're back to Dominic. Dominic,
I'm
start us
loving
off
them
on
now
the
because of the readings. That's really
start
good.
us off on the 10s. What's your least favorite cover, and how quickly are you going to put Punisher in the front?
Well, you don't want him in the back.
Ooh.
Double A, no L.
Oh, this is a tough one. Oh, dang. Actually, I'm throwing my vote to the two gun kid, Rawhide kid.
Yeah,
I'm placing that as
it's
my
a
most
great
favorite. As
freaking
for the
cover,
least,
man.
yeah. As for the least favorite, I gotta give it to the Living Mummy.
Alrighty, and
Even though like all three covers are really good.
I agree with the Mummy being at the back. God, that's a hard choice because that two-gun kid is really good, but I think the trade dress gets in the way of the sun a little bit, and it kind of muddles it and confuses it. While the Spider-Man is concise. For now, I guess leave them there because it's got 1 and 1 for the Rawhide. Thanks for letting me pick some Gil Kane covers. I had to cut like 58 other. I know, right? It takes a long time because you pick out all the ones that are of interest, and then you got to go through it. Yeah.
Don't worry. As soon as we're done with that, so I'm firing up another stream. We're going to continue.
Yeah, we're going to do all 58. RDV, what do you think?
You know, I would say younger RDV 4 years ago would have went straight for the Punisher. But man, I am torn because I love the Mummy cover, and I love the guy. I love Rawhide. Basically, like desperate for water, and they realize, oh shit, now someone's gonna rob me after I finally get water.
Yeah.
So which one do you choose is the best?
I'm choosing the one, whatever is someone is not whispering in my ear. I'm gonna go with Mummy, bro. I can't. That is such an awesome.
Well, why'd you move it? Each one of them has 3, but Mummy has the only downvote.
Oh, does it have a downvote?
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
it's got 2 downvotes.
Oh yeah, dude, I haven't slept since 3 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's still it goes to the back of the bus. Come on, Rosa Parks. All right, there you go.
Whoa.
Wow. Eric, where do you go other than to another channel before the bombs start exploding on this?
Are we still on? Hello. You know,
wonder Sinbad's at the back.
I should, I should be more mature, like Venkman. Really, everybody's gonna let that go.
You should be more like me.
Wait a minute, be more like your son.
Yeah, you raised him, dude. We figure you're like him anyway.
Because the Rawhide cover is awesome, but the Spider-Man is also awesome. It's so iconic. I mean, I like that book so much. I actually was willing to pay $2 for it.
Wow, $2.
Because the mint copy was $5, and I wanted to save $3.
Of course.
Yeah.
So that's got 2 votes now.
How old were you?
20, 21, somewhere about that.
Yeah. That one goes to the front. Other front. MK, what do you think?
Nice.
I don't know what you're saying. Which one?
The Punisher goes to the front. It's
okay, because I had it down by I thought.
There you go. All right, yeah. MK.
Mine. I actually like the Mummy the most, and the guy drinking the water the least. Was it Rawhide Kid? Yeah. I put Spider-Man in the middle.
2 upvotes, 2 downvotes versus 1 upvote, 1 downvote. I would say move the Mummy to the center. Yeah. And MARANYA.
Keep it as it is.
Alrighty, so that's 3 for the Punisher and 2 for Rawhide Kid being the worst. We started off with Dominic.
Mummy beats it.
Yeah, we start off with Dominic, and that means that is it, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Number 15 is Kill Raven. Number 14, Last of the Mohicans. Number 13, the Black Panther. Number 12, Fantastic Four. 11 is Green Lantern. 10, the Sinbad. 9 and 8, you've got Toilet Bowl Werewolf and Moon Knight Werewolf. 7 is the X-Men. 6 being the Marvel team up with Equinox over there. Lair of the Worm is number 5. 4 is the Amazing Spider-Man with a Scorpion. 3 being Kid Colt. 2, the Living Mummy, and 1, Amazing Spider-Man 125. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, your Gil Kane countdown.
125.
All right.
129.
Did I say 125?
Yes, you did.
Oh, Vey, I meant one. You guys know I meant 125.
Sell it for 125.
Yeah.
See you, Dan.
There you go. Yeah. That being said, there you go, gang. I hope you enjoyed it. And Henry hopes you enjoyed it as well. Because he's the guy who pointed him out. Yep. I think so too. That was good. Good.
Well, my guy didn't get represented, but he did stay on my stream. So
I think he did a very good job at because he
being
also there were only a couple of obvious ones, and 2 of them came from me.
Okay,
or one of them came from me.
Okay, so what was the other ones you added? You said you added 2.
Green Lantern and the Moon Knight.
You mean the one with the last Moon Knight we did?
Yep, with the run the darts.
The first Moon Knight. Yeah.
Oof.
Yep. Well, it's a more iconic, and I wanted to throw one of those in because he really did pick some.
Yeah, but
the thing is Henry gave me a message or a tweet yesterday on the thing, and he says he thought that everybody was going to be giving cover, so he just gave a couple of ones that he.
Well, he said in the chat of the tier ranker.
Yeah, but there you go. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I did add that in as a perk to the $5 membership over on Ko-Fi, that you get to tell us what to do once a month, and also as a commission if you guys want. So there you go. And what it is it's $5, but you get to you get to pick whatever topic you want, and I added a $3 add-on. You can pick for that. You can pick whatever covers you want us to do. Basically, you control our night, and I'm very interested if somebody does that, just to see what they come up with. With no control over anything. The only thing, and I put this in writing on the, I won't do stuff like Penthouse Comics and Cherry Pop Tart.
Nothing that's
yeah.
Nothing
yeah. I wanted to say real quick to Henry. First, thanks for you doing the Gil Kane. That was awesome. And we used to do a show on Wednesday nights called the 4 Color Fossils. And the guy that hosted it, it was a running gag that he claimed to not like Gil Kane. So we would go out of our way to show Gil Kane covers. And he would set off an alarm, which would be a mashup of 2, like a rock song with it'd be like Rick Astley mixed with Metallica, and it would be the Gil Kane over appreciation detected. If you ever get a chance, it's on the Graphic Man channel. Just scroll through one of those until you get to the alarm. It was pretty funny.
Well, there you go. That being said, gang, I almost fell asleep twice. I'm so tired. But and I'm sure RDV is in the same. So do you want to pitch something that's happening with you there, RDV?
Well, after the stream, I'm going to bed. And then tomorrow is new comic book day, so I'll be going to the comic book store tomorrow, picking up some new books. There's a new book from Mad Cave Studios, and Good Fury's out, the next issue of that. So I'm looking forward to that. Nothing really going on. Graphic Man is back tomorrow night. He's back with a new episode. That's 8 Eastern. And then Thursday will be Best of the Week, man. So that's also then that's at 9 Eastern. And then on Friday nights we do our readings.
What
and on,
is,
and on Saturday
tomorrow?
nights. Is he still here?
Yeah.
Okay.
On Saturday night's the auction, but for tomorrow it's the Spectre from the Silver Age.
Cool.
Ooh.
What's your Spectre? Spectre?
Yes. That should be pretty cool. Some Neil Adams covers, one of which has been on the show before and has been in the auction forever. I am actually shocked at how long that comic book lasted in me.
Considering we just graded 2 of them tonight, I look forward to those Mark Specters.
Yes, of course. Right. All righty, kids. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Join us tomorrow at 10:30 for the Spectre. And as always, don't forget to do all the clicking, liking, sharing. Go over and commission a video or two. Help out the channel that way as well. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that. To everyone, all other true believers, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Good night, kids.